Yay! The 2018 summer update for Asphalt 8 is finally here, and by here, what I mean is it's out for iOS pretty much right now, and as for Windows, it's gonna be out in a while. No! No! No, no, no! I really hate that Windows users get to see the stuff last, but it's only by a few days, so that's alright. I mean, it's not alright, I'm always upset about it. As many of my OG fans know, this series of me, driving all those new vehicles, not clickbait, it's kinda clickbait. It's not me driving the vehicles actually, it's other people driving the vehicles. And today, this footage is from the Asphalt 8 stream itself. The livestream was hosted by Alex, who is the Gameloft Central blog manager, and Mina, the community manager of Gameloft. This update stream actually occurred on Facebook, which is a little special because usually it's on the Gameloft YouTube channel itself. But hey, special update, special way of presenting the update. Now, similar to many updates, the summer 2018 update has 6 new vehicles. In the stream, they showed 6 vehicles, which, you know, is great and everything, but this led to a huge confusion for me. If you guys didn't know, a car that was supposed to be in this update was known as the McLaren MP4X. Now in the stream, they didn't show the MP4X, instead they showed something called the 2018 McLaren X2. So I'm really curious right now, is it possible they scrapped the MP4X and decide to go with this name instead? What's the deal? I actually have no idea. It's a little confusing for me. You guys can tell me in the comment sections below what happened if you know what happened, because I'm a little bit confused. The last thing I need to say is, obviously this footage is not mine, it's from the stream, so I have a high chance of getting copyrighted. I really hope it doesn't happen. Technically this is a reaction video, but if I do get copyrighted... The first car we're taking a look at is probably my least favorite one in the update. It's the Subaru GT1. Now, why don't I like this car? It's because of its old-fashioned looks. I know, a lot of people love those older cars. I respect that, but it's just not my thing. Also, the front kind of sticks out a little bit too much for me, and the back doesn't look aesthetically pleasing, so sorry. It did make me wonder though why this car ended up in Class C, because as you know, the current Class C king is the Subaru Sparta. I just feel like the same brand having 2 vehicles battle each other out to see who comes out on top, I don't know about that, but I still feel like the Subaru Sparta will be better than this car for the following reasons. Right from the get-go, you can tell that the acceleration is pretty abysmal. I mean, sure, there are no upgrades for it right now, but even then, it's quite bad. Just look at it slowly tick up. Very slowly. In addition, if you look at the previous 10 seconds, the car appeared to have its handling completely maxed out, and yet the handling doesn't seem that great. The drifting capabilities of this car don't look good at all, and the handling, manageable but still not the best. That also applies with the nitro efficiency. The nitrous runs out, not very quickly, but still kinda fast. Multiplayer tuning, however, may be a possible option. Now, why do I say that? Well, before, as you could see in the footage, the car was at a rank of 1320, but I'm pretty sure that's with the handling upgrades present. Without those, the car could start at a low rank of like 1250 or something, so tuning it for multiplayer is not impossible. It probably won't be the best multiplayer car though. And if you're curious, the mastery for this car does not look that great. It's just mostly licenses, and that's it. Anyways, that is probably the worst car in this update. Let's move on. Starting our exciting list, the first car we have that's actually pretty darn cool is the Mazda RX-8 Special Edition. Whew! Creativity! I love these special edition vehicles because pretty much all of them are great for multiplayer or just great at events, and this car appears to be no exception, starting at a rank of 901 and ending at a rank of 1689. The multiplayer tuning is very possible, and I'm confident this will be one of the best multiplayer vehicles coming into the game. Judging by this footage, the acceleration looks pretty good for no upgrades. The handling and drifting, they seem pretty manageable. The top speed, not bad, and I'm pretty sure with multiplayer tuning, this car will zoom past all of its competitors in a low rank area. The problem is the nitro efficiency. It looks pretty bad to me, it runs out kinda fast. Unfortunate, but since this is a top speed focused car, nitro shouldn't be too necessary, and not too important for survival and multiplayer. As for a Class B King, maybe. I'm not sure though, because the BMW M2 Special Edition is very good. It is the new Class B King currently. In this car, I'm not sure if it has what it takes to beat that car, but we shall see. Because until someone max pros this vehicle, nobody knows. The next car was so much better than I expected. It is the Rimac Concept S. And honestly, I thought this car being in the game was so unoriginal, considering we already had a Rimac Concept that looked identical to this car, or seemed like it was identical, except this car has a spoiler. The truth is, they're pretty identical, but the back of this Concept S is really cool. I don't know why I love it so much, I just think it's super dope. He's using words like dope to sound cool! Shh. Calm down. Calm down. Anyways, I cannot tell you what the max pro rank is, because I'm not sure. From this footage, the car is pro'd, but I'm not sure about the max upgrades. I'm pretty sure the final rank will end somewhere in the 1700s range, but none of that is affirmative yet. Due to the car being electric, it accelerates very quickly. From this footage, acceleration is good, drifting and handling seem pretty darn good too. Speed, I'm not so sure, but we don't know until it's max pro'd by someone, and nitro efficiency seems pretty good too. This car should end up being a pretty sweet car for people, it's just I'm not sure about multiplayer. The car, I don't think it has a big stock rank to max pro rank, so multiplayer, probably not. Events? Maybe. This next car, I'm stoked for the most. It is the Razvani Beast Alpha. Name sounds maybe a little bit cringy, but the looks flawless. It's like Aston Martin with, I don't know, like some very special brand to produce this beautiful, exceptionally beautiful car. The front looks like a Koenigsegg Regera, honestly, and the back looks like a DS E-Tense. If you don't know what the car that is beautiful. So beautiful. Besides the looks, however, this car may be one of the best multiplayer cars that will be in the entire game. If you look at the stock rank, 1148, do you know how low that is for a Class A vehicle? Ending rank 1768? That's nuts. The top speed of this car will most likely go over 300 miles an hour at a very low rank. It will be great for multiplayer. Class A events, on the other hand, I'm not too sure about that, because as you know, most of the Class A Kings are in the 1760 to 1830 range for their rank. This car, 1760, it's in that range, but it's a little bit low. I'm not too certain it will beat cars like the Corvette Grand Sport or BMW Homage. So, we'll have to see, but multiplayer, this car will be nuts. Acceleration looks really good, handling and drifting look pretty manageable, nitro efficiency is not bad. Top speed will be killer awesome, so do we have a perfect car here? Maybe. And after seeing this great car, I have to inform you that I lied. There is a second car in this update that I'm not looking forward to. Let's take a look. Okay, maybe it's a slight exaggeration. It is the Zenvo TS1 GT 10th Anniversary Edition. The main reason I dislike it is because it's so darn similar to the Zenvo that's already in this game. I literally see no changes besides the car paint and maybe a little bit of the hood and the front. Like, the changes aren't that great. I don't know, it's too similar. Anyways, this is a high-end Class S vehicle, ends at a rank of 1805. Will it be a Class S King though? Probably not. The acceleration seems kinda mediocre, unlike the other Zenvo that's in this game. The top speed doesn't appear to be that great. The nitro efficiency is not the worst, but probably not the best either. The drifting and handling, also not the best. And sure, you could argue, this car is at its stock rank, no upgrades, so you can't really see the full potential of this car, but just judging by the basics that I'm seeing here, I don't think it'll be a Class S King. It probably will be one of the better Class S vehicles, but not a King, and probably not a multiplayer vehicle either. And now, before we get to our final vehicle, our final main course, if you want to call it, because, okay, well, cars aren't food, are they? Maybe? Well, okay, I'd like to shout out my YouTube social media. I have a YouTube Instagram at the official Axis. We have passed 630 followers, and my last post got like 250 likes. It's pretty cool. I post pictures of cars and other great things. Make sure to check that out if you want. Feel free to not, but please, come on. Yes? Alright. If you DM me on Instagram, I do usually reply back. It takes me a while, but if you have questions about multiplayer tuning for cars, I do try to reply if possible. Also, you can check out my Google Plus community called Cheese God Army, where my community just posts stuff about things, memes, etc. Cool stuff. Links will be in the description if you guys want to take a look. If you don't, that's fine. Have a great day. Let's take a look at our main course. Here we go, the main course, 2018 McLaren X2. And can I just point out for a minute that this car offers you 88 licenses? How crazy is that? That's the second most licenses any car gives you. Number one being the GTA Spano 2015, but that car costs a fortune of real money and no one has it except hackers. So, this is technically the number one most licensed reward car that people can actually get easily. Well, not easily, I don't know. Maybe the event will be crazy difficult. We shall see. But as you can see here, the starting rank is 1480. I'm assuming there's no upgrades with this car yet. And final rank 1816. It definitely has the potential to be a Class S king, which may upset a lot of people because the Apollo Intensa, the very new Class S king, may potentially be dethroned. We shall see. This car is actually kind of similar to the McLaren MP431, which is another F1 car already in the game, except this one looks better. It shares a lot of similar traits, for example, not very good nitro efficiency, kind of okay acceleration, but the top speed appears to be pretty good, drifting and handling also really good. So, I guess we'll just have to see. I really hope it's good for multiplayer. I mean, considering the starting rank is kind of low, 1480? Ending rank 1816, it's almost a 330, it is a 336 different in rank, which is I think just enough to multiplayer tune a car like this. We shall see though. I think it looks spectacular. Very futuristic, lovely car. Really. But the McLaren MP4X, I do want that car in the game. What happened? Is this the replacement for that? But with that, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much to Alex and Mina for a great stream, and please don't copyright me. Pretty please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Come on, I said pretty please. I'm so kind, such a generous person. Alright, well anyways, if you couldn't tell already, none of my videos are scripted, so all I say, it comes up on the fly. It's very difficult for me, so if you did someone enjoy this video, well, please smash that like button and subscribe to me. But as I said, check out my YouTube social media links in the description. But with that, see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye-bye. Peace out, my Cheese God Army.